Here at the University of Maryland, sports are kind of a big deal, like many college campuses. However, there seems to be a discrepancy among the publicity and recognition of women athletes.
So when was the last time you've been to a women's sporting event?
I've never been to.
And how many women's sporting events have you been to this past year?
0. It's probably like 2.
And what sporting events were those?
Just basketball.
People may laugh, but this seems to be an ongoing issue. Sophomore and journalism major here at the university, Mia Simon held a panel to discuss the current challenges and triumphs of athletics from the perspective of women's sports.
I really just wanted to, put a focus on these females because they do put a lot of work into their respective sports, and they deserve, to be spotlighted. What do you think is the biggest?
Athletes on this panel range from basketball, field hockey, and volleyball, who spoke about a brighter future of women's sports as a whole. Women's basketball guard and junior here at the university, Katie Rutan, is aware of the lack in support, but thinks it will be hard to change.
And we want them to come, but it's just how it is. It's kind of sad because we're a good team. We were top 5 all year, and we're going to be top 5 next year. And just the lack of support for a team that's so great and gets so much coverage nationally, and you just don't get that at their school.
Rutan isn't the only one with this mindset, and women's strength coach Katie Fowler has a first-hand experience of how much work these ladies put in regularly.
What the girls would probably tell you from their perspective is that they train just as hard as the guys. Their workouts are just as hard, if not harder, than the men train, and they're training all year round. I think what gets them is that they made it to, they have had a lot of success, and they still don't have the same attendance numbers. I think that could bother them at times, you know what I mean? Whenever you are competing for championships, and yes, and don't get me wrong, we have amazing fans. We have the best fans in the ACC. We lead the ACC in attendance. We're top, we're nationally ranked in attendance. But I think sometimes it's just a different vibe, but I think they understand that. The vibe isn't a packed house every night, but it's a very intimate setting, you know what I mean? The fans are, they know the girls. They have that relationship, and I think that's kind of the silver lining to the whole thing.
Female athletes will continue to work hard to not only win titles and championships, but to win the respect and recognition of peers and people across the nation. With the Terrapin Truth, this has been Timothy Lyles.